taking Mikhail versus Daryl. They're gonna be at the grand final, and of course, we have Raf and Muhammad playing for the third and fourth place, and they did pretty good on the early rounds, but still, you showed what you're made of. Muhammad was a bit unfortunate to play with what happened with him, like at the preparation point, like he was doing okay, but when we start the game, he just had a small bump at the first round, and it dropped him off
Yeah.
by a lot. It dropped him off by a lot. So, congrats to Mikhail. Is it Michael or Michelle? We're gonna figure it out from the guys in the LAN event, but like still. One
Oh yeah.
goes for him, and the second one goes for Daryl. So, for you, BOV Huey, like expectation wise, when it comes to the final, is it gonna be close?
With the timing that we have now, no. And I'm gonna be real. A near 50-second difference or a near 30-second difference is like almost 5-0, you know? Like you're fed, you know, you're ahead. And the second round went, it was a little dirty. Okay? And if you checked out what happened in that second part, the excuse me, that mattered. That what put so far ahead. That's what put Muhammad so far ahead, was that little bump. And honestly, from our perspective, it looked like they barely tapped each other. But that is way more, or excuse me, it did a little bit of damage was way more than what it seemed there. As you saw, that turn just ripped him apart there. And it's a little unfortunate, but finishing with a 4-11 when our first place, who is in the number 1 seed, finished with a 340. I'd be pretty comfortable. If I was at 340, I'd be like, all right, like I have 30 seconds and I can shave off time. And so if you now look at both angles, if 340, right, can shave off to 330, and 11 shaves off to 340, you get what I'm saying? If he shaves off 10 seconds, you can even shave off 40 seconds and you're still behind. So you're really going to have to bring out all the stops here to make sure that you have the best 3 laps. And it's going to matter. Yeah. So when you're in that first lap and you take that turn and you lose that angle, you're losing speed. And that speed gets you into that second, into that third lap. So those turns were sloppy.
They stack. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
The advantage when it comes to whenever, like, when it comes to speed, like, you're not starting from 0 again. You're just starting from, like, 100. You're starting from a 50. It matters. So the final turn matters, and the starting point matters. And also, we have a lot of tight spots. And another one, you need to take a small break into one of those turns. If you manage to make it perfect, you know you got it all done. But right now, we're going to see the brackets again to see the actual timers for the second semifinal.
As we go and check over into our first semis, Daryl and Reef, 348, 429. Mikhail Mohammed, 411, 531. So it will be Daryl and Mikhail moving forward. GG's to Reef and Mohammed. Reef taking third, Mohammed taking fourth, respectfully. So now it is the battle for the champions here. And like I was mentioning, if I'm Daryl, I'm feeling pretty good right now with my chances.
Mitchell versus Daryl at the grand final. Mitchell, Daryl, both of them, like, as you have mentioned earlier, the difference when it comes to timing is pretty huge. Daryl just got the upper hand when it comes to almost 30 seconds, maybe not less than 30, but it's still a huge difference. When you check at it, you know that the final won't be easy, but still, like
Mm-mm.
when
Still no.
you're toe to toe at the same like track, you might see a lot of difference. Also, uh, Mitchell had some time to like test the drive through, test the
Hmm.
entire thing. So maybe, just maybe, you can see a different result in the grand final.
You can. No, 100%. Both players have now touched the track, so to speak. So they were able to practice. I don't want to try and say like, oh, this was our practice run, but they have been at least they at least gotten comfortable, and this isn't their first time on the track. So we should see a lot more cleaner laps. But with our first place being as clean as they were already, if they have cleaner laps, they should remain where they are in first, right? That's just a science, right? That sounds right, right? That sounds right, right?
Mhm.
So, with that being said, you know where I feel like you should be setting your sights on, but it is still anyone's game. These guys are the best of the best. This is grand finals, so it is still, like I said, anyone's game. But before we get into that game, again, excuse me, if you guys are just tuning in,
Tell me.
it is Gaming Fiesta, powered by XE Sports. We are live at the Dubai Mall at the Virgin Megastore. Be sure to go check it out if you guys are in the area. Of course, big shout outs to our sponsors, and please, guys, please get yourselves into this giveaway. All right, Lenovo, Placey, Razer, SteelSeries. Of course, big shout outs to our guys. Thank you all for being a part of our sponsors and being part of this huge event. And they want to give you guys stuff. They want to. Like they're throwing it out if you guys don't get it. No. But seriously, be sure to share, give us a like. Be sure to use the hashtag Gaming Fiesta to get yourselves locked in. I think after our Seta Corsa, we'll be announcing our winners. We don't have them. That doesn't mean we have them yet. So please chat it up. And Sekio, man, how do you feel where we're going? Where do you feel we're going? You think
I feel like we're
my
going for
analysis
a
is there?
break. Yeah,
Oh
analysis is
no.
here, and our brains are ready. But before we get into the final, we should hit to a short break and get back to you guys.
What game do you play when you've already won? Sit atop the scoreboard? Yawn? Nah, that ain't the one. We go up a level, where there is no competition. Only revelation. It's not noise. It's prophecy. Insanely expensive. Not made for mere mortals.
Hey, and we are back. Gaming Fiesta Grand Finals for Assetto Corsa is on the way. And I am very excited for this one. It is still anyone's game, but it is a 1v1 race in F1 Formula cars. And it is going to be best, fastest lap as we are getting ready to go. We may have a little bit of time before that. Just want to give away, or if you can, give a big shout out to our giveaway winners again before we get into our grand finals. If not, we're getting right into it right after. No, plenty of time. Be sure to get into it. But now, grand finals for Assetto Corsa is on the way.
Grand final is here, and they are off that track. Like, did you see, like, the cement thing will make you a little bit slow down, and also you need to get back into the track. A little bit of here and there. You can see Michel, is getting dropped some seconds, and Dar is just like moving forward and forward.
As you can see, it's about a minute. It's about a second moving forward right now. About to extend to about almost 3 seconds. Like I said, this was almost kind of expected to see, just based off the first rounds here, and Dar just going to expand this lead even further as we see Mikhail starting to close the gap here, and it's just gonna keep being a back and forth between these two, with Dar taking first right now. The lap almost going to be completed as we come around to the final turn. All right, there's our first turn, or our first beat here. Let's see how they go from it. And it is 2:10 for the first lap.
Daryl got the advantage, 8 seconds. Oh, look at this.
Nice turn.
Look at this move. I loved it. Did you see, like, the stibbing and the sib? Oh, it was so clean. Daryl got 7 seconds in advantage, still 1.4 minutes on the clock.
This is a great run right now, plus 10-second lead.
Yeah, Michel's just trying to get closer and closer, but it's a lot harder for him. It's dropping 70 seconds, 16, but like Daryl is going for it. Michel, come on, Michel. You still have the time, you still have the pressure, but like still remember, in the previous run, they had almost like 30 seconds difference between both of them, so it's starting to stack here in the second lap.
Yeah, and really all it is, it's just minute gameplay. It's these turns. We saw how clean Dar took that that first turn into the second lap. That was near perfect, and you can just continue to see the speed momentum just being gained here with these nice, beautiful, sharp turns. No touch on the outside objective there on the cement or anything like that. Those wheels are touching nothing but pavement and asphalt, and he is cooking up. Nice turn angle yet again, and that's going to be a way faster lap for that second one there. Dar keeping it about a keeping it at a plus 15-second pace.
Yes, it feels like he's trying to finish the whole set in less than 3 minutes, and I believe if he managed to do this, this is gonna be iconic for the event. Gaming Fiesta, and we're having a lot of fun in the track race. Final lap, 15
Oh,
seconds
no.
indifferent. No way. Michel just ran into a block, and I believe he's gonna take a lot of time to finish the final lap.
A little unfortunate there, but it just goes to show how little bit of a turn can really make such a difference there. Unfortunately, it is going to be extended to about a 20-second lead right now. I don't know if it's possible to clean up on this one, but at least you know moving forward what you need to work on here. As you can see from this first player POV, that full turn there, just taking up the entire road and not continuing straight. You're going at an angle. If you notice, you're kind of sliding the car. So while that car is sliding, you're taking up more time moving. You got to keep it straight like a bullet. Again, a lot easier said than done. You said it earlier too, Sekio. You touching these cars, you were barely able to keep it moving forward. So there's just being able to finish this lap cleanly and being where they are. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. The fastest lap will be 128 to Daryl. All about 9 seconds there. For a lead on Mikel here as we move on